Good morning and welcome to Bated Breath Tarot. Before us are the cards getting into our week for June 5th, 2022. This is a general reading, so any time you're drawn to this reading, it may apply for you. I just want to jump right in. So, this past week's energy, and may continue into this week, has been of patient waiting, particularly regarding finances, as we see here with the Queen of Pentacles. Isn't she beautiful? I love the rabbit and that orange, which is indicative of the sacral chakra, creativity, socializing, friendships. And there's a lot of green in this picture too, healing. And look at all the roses up there. Meanwhile, this patiently waiting regarding finances can be easier said than done when there's a part of you that feels overwhelmed regarding the end of a cycle, or the overwhelm the end of a cycle can bring, which is what I sense with the Nine of Swords here. Also, there's been a situation in which there's someone either taken from you or did not allow you your fair share. It's the Seven of Swords is often seen as a thief of sorts in the tarot, particularly in this deck is no different. But a judgment comes regarding that. There's a judgment here regarding this individual or situation that's either took from you or did not allow you your fair share. And as we see the Three of Cups to follow, this would indicate the judgment is in your favor. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, you continue to keep the home fires burning, work on yourself and your craft, your spirit. And then the next week is about grounding your finances into reality, stability, reality in the material world. And at the same time, this individual seems to be holding on to these pentacles rather tightly. And the Page of Cups reminds us to hold on more loosely. To allow for an ebb and flow and a forward movement and a new beginning. Or this endeavor. Maybe bring some newness, youthful energy. And I find it interesting because I asked the fairies their opinion in this, and the fairies of the future arrived, who are affirming the forward movement and the energy of the Page of Cups. You see their direction is to the right. They're both future motivated, future oriented. And I also drew Healing with the Fairies card by Doreen Virtue. This week we have Higher Consciousness. And I'm going to read to you from the book here because it's more than what you might think by just those two words, higher consciousness. Isn't that a beautiful card? The card meaning, you are receiving guidance from your true self, your higher consciousness, which is one with divine, universal wisdom. You are listening to love rather than fear. This card is a validation that your recent feelings, thoughts, dreams, and aspirations are coming from spirit. You have been asking for divine guidance, and your higher self has answered your prayers. Your spiritual path has helped you hear this voice because you've taken the time to listen. Perhaps you've begun a meditation or yoga practice, and this has helped you quiet your mind. Or maybe you've put your foot down to the universe and have adamantly decided to improve your life. Whichever route you've taken is working very well. Now, the fairies ask you to keep having conversations with your higher consciousness. This will involve carving out time away from noise and stress. You may need to take frequent nature walks, join a spiritual support group, or go on a retreat. By quieting your life and your mind, the voice of your higher consciousness becomes increasingly loud and clear. It guides you perfectly through all life areas. Affirmation: I easily hear and understand the inner voice of spirit. And we'll do this 2 more times. I easily hear and understand the inner voice of spirit. I easily hear and understand the inner voice of spirit. Our ocean wave friends. Out of that deck, we have sea lions. Are those sea lions? I believe are seals. The number 42, gentle moderation. Take your time. Pressure from others or yourself can be released by renegotiating what you are trying to accomplish. So this makes me think of, being flexible on the road to your goal regarding the possibilities in which that could come to fruition. In the mudras for the week, we have spiritual truth, integration, illumination, vision, balances all systems and energy centers of the body, supports full yogic breathing, enhances sense of well-being. Join the tips of the thumbs and index fingers of each hand, forming a closed circle. Hands in front of the heart touch the tips of the joined fingers together. Left palm faces inward, right palm faces outward. I awaken the vision of my highest truth. And we have consciousness, wisdom, clarity, concentration, releases tension in the face, throat, and shoulders, brings breath and awareness to the third eye chakra, improves mental clarity. Bring the palms of the hands together, touching the pads of all the fingers together. Align the thumbs, nails facing outward. Bend the index finger outward with the tips of the fingers touching and connect with the tops of the thumbs. Relax the shoulders down with elbows slightly away from the body. Consciousness guides me to true clarity and freedom. Also, we have self-trust. Assist in enthusiasm, trust, and confidence. Benefits or supports respiratory system. Releases tightness in the chest, ribs, and back. Energizes and cultivates enthusiasm and self-confidence. Helps with depression. Interlace fingers from right and left hand to the first knuckle with the pinky fingers on the bottom. Extend thumbs and index fingers upward. Hold hands in front of the heart and chest with elbows relaxed downward. Mantra: unshakable confidence guides my journey forward. And lastly, we have determination. Assist in spiritual discipline, transformation, willpower. Benefits include optimized digestion and assimilation of nutrients, supports the kidneys and adrenal glands, cultivates determination and commitment to releasing self-limiting beliefs. With each hand, curl the fingers inward, bringing the pads of the fingers forward, the palms, thumbs on the outside. Bring the heels of the hands together and join the second joints of the fingers. Extend the two thumbs and bring together. Hold hands lightly against your abdomen. Relax the shoulders down and lengthen the spine. Focus or mantra: my sense of positive determination arises from within. I believe that wraps up our reading for this week. I want to thank you for being here with Bated Breath Tarot. Blessed be, and Namaste.